create the drawing files for your gadget project. And so what you're looking at here is one cookie cutter that I have previously created in Fusion 360. This is made up of just a single component. In fact, you don't even see a component over here because I forgot to click New Component. So this is a single part. It is not an assembly. If you have an assembly, you can still follow these same steps. In my design workspace, I'm all done. Don't need to make any further changes. So here on the design button, I'm going to click on that large button. It's the drop down where we can choose drawing, and I will click from design. And I do want to reference everything in here. We're going to create a new drawing from scratch. The ASME is correct, inches is correct, but be sure to change the sheet size to size A, and it's the second one, 11 inches by 8.5 inches. So go ahead and click OK. And it does take a little bit to generate. I'm still here. We are just waiting. Because what we will see is, yes, a white sheet drawn horizontally. So again, this was why I clicked that second option. And right away, it's bringing in my object. So I'm going to go ahead and place my base view. And that is the front orientation. But if you do want to change it, you can make a different look for this front view prior to placing it. So I'm going to click OK on that one. And then, well, to add my other views in here, I'm going to go up and choose Projected View toward the top left and select the parent view and then pull it to the right, pull it up. However, for me, showing the right view and the top view, those two views are identical. They're not going to show me any extra information. So now I'm going to go pull off the isometric view, and then I'm going to press enter. That way I can see my appropriate views. And lastly, I'm going to select my isometric, right click on it. You can edit view. Another way to get there is to double click on it because I want to change it to show that it's shaded, the shaded object, and then close that out. Once you are here, as you can see, it already includes those hidden lines, so I don't have to do any extra additions on that. So one good reason Fusion 360 is better than Onshape is because of that. But there are still some symbols that you may need to add, such as your center marks. Here they are up in the geometry, or the center lines if you have some cylinders. So center marks are for circle faces, center lines are for the cylinders. And then, of course, be sure to include as many dimensions as you can by selecting the dimension icon or using the letter D to put in some widths. Be sure to only include horizontal and verticals. That is diagonal, so we cannot use that one. So try maybe a different point. Wow, it really doesn't. There we go. Just got to pull it in the correct direction. If you want to get some arcs in there, some radii, yep, place those. It automatically puts in the leader lines for you, and that's a radius. A circle would have the diameter symbol. So yeah, we can certainly use these different elements. So again, put in some heights, put in some widths, put in some depths. Don't forget about those as well. And then your drawing file is done. If you have multiple parts, be sure to create a drawing file for each individual piece. Ask questions if you run into them. I'm happy to answer, and good luck today. You can do this.